Everyone. This live. I was trying to determine was I going to do it today or tomorrow. But what's happening? I know I haven't been live in a while. So here we are. So what's been going on like behind the scenes? So I've been studying. I've been studying my butt off. I actually had to take, excuse me, a couple of days off from studying just so that just so that I can be able to um do some other stuff. When I say other stuff, promoting a lot of these small businesses, I think they're scared when they hear the word free. Um, but I've been doing I've had job interviews. Um and I had one today, and I'm just going to accept it. It's making $18 an hour part time, which I'm fine with. That's going to help me with my business. Um, hold on, y'all. Mm, y'all. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I was just scheduling my insurance test. But a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing is in insurance. So understand, sometimes you have to work to support a business. What does that mean for me in the insurance business? That means that I have Monday through Friday, nothing but insurance stuff. That allows me to come up here and let y'all know everything that is actually going to be going on. So the company that I'm with, as far as it as insurance agencies, hi, it's called PHP. Hello. I am reality with Q. How are you? Hi. Um, so that's where I'm at. Everybody click that like button. Uh, Hi everyone coming in. I cannot wait. Thank you. I cannot wait till I get started. So I'm a good talker. No, I don't know how to talk in Hindi. Um, I'm a good talker, as y'all can see. Um, I'm gonna hop right back to studying today because I really do need to. So we can better pass this test, y'all. This insurance test. Hi, everyone coming in. Hello, how are y'all doing? I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a dream that I passed my test, and I did. But as I was saying, I kind of just needed to have the job there to kind of like support the other job. If y'all understand what that means, because I Uber back and forth everywhere. So, but it's not like that. I'm not learning how to drive. Thank you. Yes, I will slay. Also, this also does give me some time so I can be able to like come up here with y'all. So when I do lives, I'm actually gonna do them for y'all. I'm giving it right back to my supporters. If you need life insurance, if you need to know where you want to put your 401k or how to build up your money, I am your girl. I am your girl. All right. I promise you. Um, Working with PHP, something that we don't do as agents is we don't handle your finances. We find the best deal that fits you, not us. PHP stands for People Help People. That's what it stands for. Um, so y'all know how sometimes y'all go into these insurance agencies and they deal with your funding. We don't do that. Not with the company I'm working for. We don't do it. Um, I love talking to people. I'm good at it. Um, I don't know why you're over saying I just feel so bad for you. Don't. Um, Understand this. You build your clientele. Thank you. You build your clientele by just being happy and talking to people. I've learned something yesterday. When my tablet charges up, I'm gonna share this with you. But I learned something from a motivational video yesterday. And in it, it said, say that you're doing great even if you don't feel like that you're at your best. Keep going. Last couple of days, I don't know why, I've kind of been in my section of I'm having a low moment. It's like, why am I doing this? Like, I'm not studying. I'm not, hold up. You haven't prayed today. You haven't listened to something to lift you up today. And I have my alarm set at 4 o'clock. I need to start waking up at 4 o'clock because I learned something from a video yesterday. It says your mind starts to wander at your lowest moments in the morning, and you need to get on top of that. If I would have got on top of that this morning, I would have been so much better. But we gonna start waking up at 4 a.m. We gonna start waking up at 4 a.m. And I say that because sometimes our minds are just overwhelmed. I have a mind that doesn't know how to shut off because it's constantly going. Do you know what that right there means? That right there means I have an overactive mind. Why? Because I know that what I want, God's gonna bless me with it. So as my tablet is charging, so I can be able to go right back to writing notes, study, and everything's gonna be just fine because I'm gonna be good. I just need a part-time job so I can say I got something coming in. Sometimes we just need to say we got something coming in because God says I got something better for you planned. Hold on, let me make sure I don't have my earbuds connected. All right. Sometimes God's saying, I'm going to show up in your darkest moments, but you got to turn on the light, sweetheart. My light's showing up again. It's going to have to. Because I have to. When I feel like that at times, I can't go on no more. I look at the picture of my great grandmother and I say, you know what, Grandma? You didn't give up. You didn't give up on me. You know what, grandma? You didn't give up on me. And I still got my grandma around. Sometimes the best is just yet to come. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Sometimes the best is just yet to come. So while you're trying to figure out where is Q at, I'm doing job interviews. I'm trying to make it back out. Um, I just needed a job just to have a job, just to support my end, if you know what that means. No, I'm not making much at $18 an hour working Saturday and Sunday. I don't expect to. Um, I don't expect to be making buku's amount of money. Mm-mm. I just need a little bit to take me a long way because we're talking about after taxes is taken out and stuff about a good $430. Okay, that's way below from when I was working for $14 an hour and making like 900 some odd dollars, like $983. That's a big jump, but that's okay because sometimes God says you gotta go through something because I'm about to bless you with something. And it makes you think. So it's not that no, I'm not doing content. And it's not that no, I'm not supporting small businesses. I reached out to other small businesses and small businesses right now. They're scared of the word free. FREE, free. Hold on, you'll put our stuff out there for free? There's got to be a catch to this. I'm going to tell you this. If you're scared that somebody else wants to help you out, can't be scared. Can't be scared of that. And I will still help out any small business owner who says, hey, I just want to be put out there. Any small YouTube channel, I'll help you out. Why? Because someone once helped me out and they still are helping me out. It's just, it's time for your girl to get licensed and being an insurance agent because my legacy deserves better. My family's legacy deserves better. That's why. I don't want to be the next person who's in their 40s or 50s. Why me? Why me? Why did I not go right ahead and just do what I was supposed to do? Why not? Not singing that sad song now. Song now I'm singing is why is it taking me so long to study? Well, it's on me. Saturday, I studied a little bit. Sunday, I really didn't study. Monday, Monday I was doing something. Tuesday, I was doing something. No, Tuesday I had a job interview. Wednesday I was doing something. Yesterday I was tired. I just need to work out to get mentally strong and listen to nothing but motivational speakings. Um, Today is Friday. We gonna study. Why? Because of my past. Why? Because I keep praying for it. But God says, you praying to me without you putting in the works, it's not going to happen. So if you want to pass, put in the works and study. That's what we're going to do. We're going to study. We're going to study all the way up to the test. We're going to make sure we have this packed down. If it means that I have to go back in, retake it all the way until I pass, that's what I'm going to fucking do. Because there's only something that you have to understand. There's only one you. God only made one of you. He only made one of me. So why stop speaking? Why? You know what? Yesterday I woke up, I checked my blood sugar, and I said we're at 82. Okay, it could be lower than that, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Everything in life, everything that I want, everything that I yearn for, God's gonna give it. Sometimes you gotta go there to be able to get to where you're at now. I'm loved by a lot of people. My family cares about me. The ones who are still around me, are friends, they love me. My team cares about me and wants to see me win. Why? Because I'm great at it. Be great because you deserve to be great. Don't give up because I'm not giving up. The days that I didn't study was not because I was being lazy. It was because stuff was going on and my body said, hey, guess what? We can't do this today. But you know what, body? We can do whatever it takes. Because you got people out there in their 80s and 90s still working their asses off. Pardon my language. You got people in their 90s still working because they don't have any pension because of the economy. That's enough to make anybody, include myself, mad about that. Because you got people in their 80s and 90s who worked for a job for so long, and then that job turns around and lets them go. And then they turn around there and say, you know what? We have nothing for you. And guess what? The company walks off scot-free, and that person who's in their 80s or 90s, who's a grandparent, possibly great grandparent, is still sitting over there having to work. That's why I'm with PHP. Because I don't want to see anybody's grandparent still working at Walmart and they're in their 80s and 90s. Why not help build your pension? Hold on, y'all. Clean off my screen. Okay, y'all, we're back. Why not help put their money somewhere so that it can build? All I'm gonna say is my grandparents are blessed, y'all, to not to have to be working like that. But not every grandparent or parent or auntie is able to do what my grandparents have done and say, okay, put this in their retirement. They have their retirement plan and everything set away. Think about it like this. And this where it's just me being accurate. Almost about 50% of America is living paycheck by paycheck. The other 50%, technically 45%, is living in poverty. And you have the other side, they're wealthy. If I could help a young person who is 18, who has a regular job, say, what can I do and where can I put my money at? I would literally look through everything and find something that's going to benefit you. Benefit you. This is not a me factor. This is a you factor. My job is to help benefit you. Everything I do, everything I'm going to do at PHP is going to benefit you. Your grandparents. Life insurance should not be as high as it is. For ones who want to say, Q, I don't think that I need life insurance because life insurance is too high. I used to think the same thing. But there are plans that, depending on what it is, there are plans that you pay maybe no more than like $16. There's going to be some plans that you pay maybe like $30, $40. Then there's a new thing that's called living insurance. Living insurance is something that if you get sick and you have to borrow from your living insurance, you're still paying that back into your living insurance. Living insurance is something new, y'all. So if y'all are rocking with me for all the right reasons, good. Because I'm the good person. I'm the good person who's going to be in the insurance business, who's going to come up here, do a live with y'all, communicate with you, and tell you how I'm going to start operating things. Before I can ever operate anything, I need to take this test. Taking this test and passing this test. How are you doing, earthy truth? That's my job. That's what God put me on earth to do, is to help other people. So when you say Superman's your favorite superhero, between you and my grandmother, because her favorite superhero is Superman too. Um, I want to be your favorite superhero, who is not going to be the insurance agent who's going to find a deal that's going to benefit her pockets. That's not me. I'm going to be that insurance agent who's going to find something that's going to benefit you, not me. Um, Understand this. You have insurance agencies out there who they have access to your money, which means let me give you an example. I the insurance agency. Let's pretend that I was the insurance agent for someone else, okay? And they say, "Give me your card information." But you're speaking to the same insurance agent, right? That means that they're taking access to your money, saving it to the account, whatnot. Not at PHP, we have our own financial agency for that. Okay, which means when you try to say, "Let me take the can I give you the payment right now?" Okay, let me transfer you over there to our financial agency and they're going to take the payment. Means I don't have any access to your information. It's between you and the financial agency. Okay, here in the state of Texas, um, they are allowed to take your financial information over the phone and have the same agent. A lot of agents get wrapped up and get mucked up when they decide to take that information and then pocket the money. That's illegal in the state of Texas. Your butt can go to prison. That's a felony. That's why I like working with PHP because we do have our own financial agency and also we deal in debt. So if you have a debt on an apartment complex and you owe on that, we can help you take care of that. Okay, so it's just not life insurance that we deal in. Okay, business, um, insurance, we deal with that. Small businesses, big businesses, we deal in everything when it gets down to that. So for my small business owners, if you're trying to say, "Hey, Q, I want something and to protect my small business, but I don't have an LLC," get yourself an LLC and make sure that you already have the name of your company branded so that nobody else can use it. Um, that's why I want you to give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Oh yeah. Anytime I start seeing it stop, it's also because I'm also trying to book my my test. Um, so when it gets down to that, understand this. That stuff does happen. We don't do it. Um, that's why I want to work with the small businesses so that y'all can be able to kind of understand that having your brand um already, you know, copied. So I forget the word, I forget the terminology that I use when it gets down to copywriting your brand. But yeah, get that stuff taken care of. Hello, Paulina Mace. Hello. Um, get that stuff taken care of. Automatically, if you're trying to do small businesses and you want to protect it, let me know. I'm not going to start doing any of that until I pass my life insurance test. Ice cream. What type of ice cream do you like? Yeah, I had like the best ice cream. Like it's raspberry chocolate chunk ice cream. I think it's called by Bluebell. The ice cream was good. I ain't even gonna lie. But other than that, I don't want y'all to be like that. You've been MIA. I know I've been MIA. I've been studying and taking a break and dealing with some stuff. Oh, your name's Paulina. Okay. Hello, Paulina. Do me a favor, y'all. Like and subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be back. I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I should be back. Oh, Benny Stars? Nice. Sounds pretty good. Um, I know that I'm not in my normal attire. That I'm, you know, yeah, I would my ass for it. For not being in my professional clothes. I actually need to go wash stuff tomorrow. That's another reason why I'm not going into training tomorrow. Oh, Anthony does. Nice. Um, but yeah, when it gets down to this business that I like about PHP is that everybody's helping everyone and everybody's gonna be winning. If you want to get into life insurance, or anything like that, hit me up in the comments. Leave your Instagram, ways for me to get in contact with you. Stuff like that so that we all can be winning. Especially if you're located in Houston, Texas, let me know. If you're located in Dallas, let me know. Spotify 1, 2, 3. Nice. Just let me know. I'm looking for people to when I do pass this test that I can actually bring on as well. This is what I look for someone to. Hey, Lady Virgo. Hey, I didn't even tell. I didn't even tell anybody. I just did. I think a video yesterday. That was. It was a debate between me coming up here between today and tomorrow. Okay, catch you later. Paulina, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. We are selling life insurance as soon as I get licensed. And anybody who wants to hop up on the team, let me know. Um, we just don't do life insurance. We do business insurance. We help you build your finances. Small businesses. I need y'all to hit me up on I'm just not doing promos, y'all, for y'all. I'm helping you get your small business protected. So let's just say you have a partner and that partner decides to leave. Well, they can't leave with your name. You have to make sure that you have that name in uh, a certain file so that they can't go run off with that. Big businesses. Told y'all this last live. I need y'all. And for anybody who's about to say, Q, how are you going to wind up going into getting some of these people to come to your to come oh, let me pin you right here. To come, do work with you. Understand this. I did security for Kinder Morgan. Okay, so I already have that underneath my belt. Um a lot of this stuff just means that, I'm gonna have to whip out the old boots. And I'm not talking about like work boots. Okay. I'm talking about these boots. Okay. These are my work. These are my boots that goes with everything. Okay. This is my everyday boot. Not tennis shoes, boot. Okay. Why you say boot? Because I can put my boots on with anything and everything. I can rock my boots with my blue jeans and a nice shirt. These boots gonna get me in the door. And for anybody who's about to say, are you still wearing a size 12 inch shoe? No. I'm wearing a size 11. Um, and tennis shoes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm just gonna go right ahead and do 90 days single life. I'll go over Plattsville when Plattsville is actually over. That's the show that I'm gonna go with. As far as reality TV, um, it's better for me to watch Plattsville once it's completely over than for me to try to play catch up. And also, I need to go over Summer House. Let's see, days that I won't be working: Mondays through Fridays. I won't be working, but I'll be studying. So somewhere between Monday and Tuesday, we will do a reality TV show. Cause I have something to say when it gets down to Summer House. Full. I am team Sierra and Kyle all the way through. Um, Amanda, you had it all, girl. I mean, literally, you had it all. You had it, but you wanted to go get what you wanted to go get what a man, but you wanted to go get what Sierra's ex boyfriend. Yo, what you just heard was thunder. Um, how could you? And here's the thing to Sierra's ex. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're gonna cover Summer House. We're gonna cover Summer House the reunion. I'm also going to do 90 days single life. And what y'all just heard in the background, I apologize, y'all. You heard thunder. That's what you heard was thunder. Um, Sierra and Kyle, I love y'all to death. Okay, I'm on your team, but Amanda, you are stupid. Understand that Sierra's ex is doing exactly what Sierra said. He's using you to try to get back at her. Once he's done using you, he's going to want to run right back to Sierra, and Sierra's not going to take you back. I know that. That's why I'm going to cover it. So that's what we're going to look at. Um, I have to go do orientation Monday for um Chewy's, which is only going to be a weekend job, part time. So I'm not. That's not where my main income's going to come through. At doing insurance, life insurance, business insurance, helping other people. That's where the main income's going to come through. Um, Understand is small businesses. When I say come to me and let me help you do free promotions, let me let me help you be bigger than what you think that you can be. Let me help you grow and be successful and protect your business. Don't be scared. because somebody is saying, let me help you. Do not be scared. I'm not technically doing anything. But helping you make the right decision for your business. And how I can do that is let me get my insurance license and we can talk. And as far as the big shoes I was talking about, y'all, that's going into making appointments with bars and clubs and the owners. Small talk. Putting my name out there. Hitting up these country bars. Because these country bars, they want someone in there who is going to represent. Realize y'all, I'm a Texan. I'm a Texan. Born, raised Texan. Talking business is my language. Getting my way to be able to help other people make a way for themselves is my business. I'm not here just to make waves in Texas. New York, I'm kind of scared to come down there. California, yeah, I got the Texans scared to come down there. Mississippi, I ain't even trying to. And the reason why I say Mississippi, I'm not even trying to, is because I've been to Mississippi so many times in my childhood. I might just have to skip Mississippi and head up there to Detroit for a little bit just to let you know that there's a company who can help you stay safe, keep your business safe, help your family members be safe. Life insurance, if you do not have it, look into it. I have a question for everybody who's watching. Do you know what DIME stands for? Do you know what DIME stands for? Lady Virgo, do you know what DIME stands for? Does anybody know what DIME stands for? DIME. Do you want to know? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway, okay? When you're looking for life insurance, D stands for debt, I stands for income. Where is that? Oh, that's right. M stands for mortgage and E stands for education. There we go. Let's see Q&A. Okay, so the shows I'm covering is going to be Summer House. Definitely getting into that, and also 90 Day Fiance Single Life. Give me one moment. Okay. And then I'll do Plattsville last. I'm gonna wait until that season ends. So let me see if I can put up. I should be able to type somewhere. The reason why I'm waiting for Plattsville to end, y'all, is because then I can just go through and binge watch everything. And I'm not waiting week by week when it gets down to that. I'm not gonna do it. So yeah. Okay, as far as dime goes, for as I said, debt, income, mortgage, and education. Things that y'all need to pay attention to when you're looking at life insurance. Okay? Um things that we as the insurers will ask you and give you time to answer. Um I'm just gonna go off this paper right here. So um D, like I said, stands for debt. If we were to add up your credit card, student loans, and cars, except for our mortgage, how much debt would we have? How much debt would you be leaving behind if, God forbid, you know, you pass away or something? Anytime you hear somebody goes by the dime or gives this intro, okay, they're asking the legitimate question. I want y'all to know this just in case if y'all decide not to get with us. You can ask, and then of course, like I said, I stands for income. Um, understand this: if you are over 40, it would be 5 times your income. If you're under 40, it will be 3 times your income. And then mortgage, if you still do have a mortgage, we're going to ask you how many years, how much do you still owe, how many years do you have on it. Education, that there could be for yourself, for your kids. Um, you always want to leave something in a bubble for your kids. Um, Preferably me if I had any kids. There's only two places that they would be going: into the insurance business, or technically three: into the insurance business, or making content, or into uh the Marines, or any of our 6 branches. And the reason why I say that is because I'm trying to bring back some type of order for my kids so that they understand that their great great grandmother and great great grandfather didn't fight for this country for nothing. Um that's just my opinion on it. Don't argue with me. Um and then after that, when they asked, well, mom, how'd you make so much money? I was a security guard. I got let go. uh Being an insurance agent helped grow exactly what you have now. That's how it would be. Other than that, um always look for certain things when it gets down to studying and stuff like that. Yo, let me go grab my watch real quick so I can pay attention to the time. uh, okay, we're back. So yeah, I just wanted that right there to be clarified for y'all. um it's not that I left to just be doing nothing. I've been studying. I've had my downtime. I haven't been all that great, But today I'm better. Just waiting on my tablet to charge. Then I need to make a phone call and then study. For anybody who wants to study with me, leave it in the comments. Like literally, we will go over study material. I might do a little study thing tonight. Um, and this first for if you live here in the state of Texas. Our time limit, y'all, we have close to like 2 hours. Cause I looked at the time limit online. Cause it's 80 questions. So tonight we're doing a study group on my channel. So we can just all study. If you are trying to get your insurance license. Hit me up. We're doing this. But yeah. Let me also check my phone. Hold on. Okay. Checking my phone for a reason. But yeah. I want to get that scheduled. I understand I'm loosening up a little bit on this channel. So don't be like, okay, she hasn't been on, let me unsubscribe. No, stay subscribed because you never do know when I'm going to be popping up. I might just be popping up just to be popping up. Okay, so the purpose of the dime, thank you, sis. The purpose of the dime, y'all, is for life insurance. So when you're looking for life insurance, hold on. When you're looking for life insurance, other than them selling you a bunch of bogus stuff, they should be asking you, do you know what the dime is? The dime calculates how much life insurance you should actually be having. Okay? For yourself. There's also life insurance that includes children and grandchildren. Okay? I gotta call my grandma. I don't think I have my life insurance anymore because I was underneath her when we did the whole life insurance policy thing. But I was a kid. I was like 8, 9 when she took out life insurance. So technically, from what I understand, I don't have any life insurance. If I were to do the dime on myself right now, it wouldn't equal up and it wouldn't add up to pretty much nothing right now. Because my income right now, I have zero income. Okay. Debt, I have debt that can be taken care of. So understand that there is what we call temporary debt and then permanent debt. And then when it gets down to your income should always be a P. P stands for permanent. T stands for temporary. Mortgage will always be temporary. Education, temporary. Your most permanent things will always be your income, unless that decides to change. Like how my income right now is not permanent. Okay, when I go do this drug test and stuff like that for Chewy's Monday, no, I'm not doing security. So, I'll do security if it arises, but right now, I'm not doing security. Right now, I'm just focusing on what God wants me to do, and God says life insurance is for you. Which I still do have contacts from other people that I can reach out to as far as getting in the door. All right, now I just had to tell one person, hey, you text me first and I'll call you for business. It's just because I was overwhelmed and freaking tired. It does. It gives me time that I need to be able to also spend with my family. Um Also, I'm gonna sis, I'm gonna message you on Instagram later on today. Before or after I get off the phone call. Um but yeah, I'm gonna talk to you off of YouTube. Um it's better. This will be better for me. And then eventually when it gets down to the job that I do have working with Chewies, eventually I'll let that go. It's just I'm starting off back in the warehouse again, which is fine. It's part time. It's not a full time job. It's from like 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Um, so that will give me time to go in on the weekend into the office. And then on Tuesdays that gives me time to actually um go right ahead and go to the night training. So yeah. And taking my test, I can do that on a Monday or Tuesday or a Friday. So yeah, we're leaving for a time being the security side. If I ever do get a phone call saying, "Hey, we want you to come back to Kinder Morgan to be our security guard," that's great. I'll be a night guard. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to go back to my 2 to 10 spot right now. Uh, I say that because I rather do insurance full time than work security full time. And if I had to go back just to do it, then it would be the night position because it's easier. Plus, I haven't heard back from the other company that I did a job interview for on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday. I haven't heard back from that guy yet. Um, so yeah, I understand that, and also my security license expires, which is going to expire next year. Um, I'm fine not having it. Um, God's got us, and it's only up from here, y'all. It's only up from here. Um, if Dakota's watching this, shout out to Dakota because Dakota knows a little bit what's going on behind the scenes. She don't know fully, but she know she know enough. Um, she knows enough. Um, and shout out to Coco because I know that she's applying for jobs and stuff like that. And I just want to see her happy. Um, Yo, let me grab my water. So yeah, y'all. Shout out to Dakota on that. When I get my first check, I'll send her over some cha-ching. Uh, Cause she don't ask for nothing. She don't, she her thing is whenever you get paid, mom, I'll send her over like five, maybe $6. Right now I'm kind of just been cheap. um, how much money did I spend on makeup? Like $52, and I was at the beauty supply store. Um, for anybody wondering if I'm looking at trying to move back out there to Baytown, I'm not. I'm not. I'm so dang on country, y'all, to where if I had a choice to move somewhere, it'd be somewhere out there in the country. Literally, I'm talking about farms, talking about getting a ranch, way out there, you know, to where I would actually have to put up my own tower just to have signal, to go live and to do paperwork and stuff like that. Yeah, that's how far out there in the field that I want to be. So yeah, am I going to miss doing security? I'll put it to you like this: I'm going to miss doing security for the site that I was at. Okay, hands down, all hands down. I'm gonna miss doing it for a site that I was at. Am I gonna miss doing it for the company that I was at? Not really. Um, but hey, like I said, like I always told y'all, some things must come to an end for there to be success. I always have respect for the men and women who are protected down there at Kinder Morgan and Deepwater. Always. Um, if they ever need me, I got half of them on Facebook. A lot of them have my number. Just call me, and I'm working night shifts. To be honest with y'all, I'd rather work the night shift so I can be able to do the insurance thing. So yeah. Let me connect. Give me one moment before I decide to. Um, yeah, when it gets down to what's next for me is nothing but up, y'all. Security was great, but insurance is going to be a thing. And everything I do is for myself and for my family. Y'all know Dakota's always part of my family. Um, and when I do make it, Dakota already knows what the next step is. She already know what the next step is. So I'm about to just share this with y'all. Next step is that I help Dakota, and I bring her on board with me. That's the next step. Whether I have Dakota as a secretary or I just bring her on into the whole insurance business thing, which I think that she'll do better with that instead. Because she's smart and intelligent. Um, and I want her to make her own dollars to make them holler. Understand this: the insurance business goes by all right, so how we get paid, y'all, is for every sale that we make. That's how we get our money. That's just how we make money. So we go by references. So if you see this video, refer somebody to me. If you said you're down with me to be rocking with me to see the success grow, smash that like button. If you're just here just to see what's going to happen next, that's fine. That's great. Smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. Um, am I worried about growing this YouTube channel? God's gonna help me grow this YouTube channel. I'll tell you that. God's gonna help me grow this YouTube channel. Um, subscribe. We're gonna have fun. It's just I'm not as tense as I used to be. I used to be so concerned about this and that and that and yeah. I can't do that because my channel is also something that I want y'all to learn from. To you young YouTubers out there who only have 5 subscribers, it took me about a good 5 to 6 years to grow my channel. It took me going onto somebody else's YouTube channel um for them to help me. And it all started off with reality T with Krista Marie. I will help you grow your stuff. But in return, I ask that you do the same thing. You see, because Krista made sure that um, all of her moderators went through and grabbed my YouTube channel, grabbed the Instagram and all that. I only have one moderator in here. And I'm pretty sure Lady Virgo, go right ahead. If I say, hey, Lady Virgo, go grab this person's YouTube channel real quick, put it in the comment section. Hey, can you go grab their Instagram real quick, put it in the channel. This is the channel that's going to help somebody else grow. If you are a YouTuber and you don't have not one lick of a subscriber, guess what? And you say that you're a YouTube channel or you just have a name on there, and I turn around there and I ask, are you a YouTube channel? And you say yes. Okay. I'm gonna help you. We're gonna help you grow. And I'm gonna tell you, for all you YouTube channels out here who said you can't go live because you need 100 subscribers, YouTube's gonna give you hell to get them 100 subscribers. But you can go live if you have StreamYard. You can go live if you have Restream. If I were you, I would start off with the free version before you go on and you do something else. It's just right now it's easier for me to go live on my YouTube channel because it's just simple and easy. If you want the promotion, then let me promote you. Have a good outcome. Don't go raging. How many times I don't do that whole rage thing. I know what you're feeling. Why this? Why that? Why are my subscribers going up and down, up and down? Understand this. God gonna put you where you need to be at. God told me today you need to wake up and study, restudy, continue on to restudy, repeat, watch these videos on how you can pass your insurance test the first try, and you're gonna be all right. Come up here to YouTube, do what you gotta do. Yes, sir. Cause before I came up here, um, I was watching Yellowstone. Okay, before I came up here, I was watching stuff on my other Instagram. I understand this, y'all have 2 Instagram accounts. One that has like 100 and something subscribers. The other one that has like 64, 69, something like that subscribers. If you're trying to inbox me, I ask you this. Once you inbox me on one Instagram, don't hop over to the other. Understand this, I will see both. I will see your message on either one. It don't matter. I will see it. And that's just facts. Let me see if this right here froze. Okay. Okay. I will see it. If you leave your Instagram below this comment and with a comment on it and say, hey, what's your Instagram? Because I can't find it. Okay. I will respond. Okay. Understand this. I want you to understand this right here. I'm not always on YouTube Studio. Okay. But when I do go on YouTube Studio, if I see a notification, because I get the notification part when I open it up, and you posted a comment on here, I will respond. I'm not a mute. It's not like when I say mute, y'all, it means that I'm not silent. I will respond back to you. Um, Depending on which Instagram I'm on. Yes, I have two YouTube channels. This is my main channel. It's just the other one I haven't been on because I don't feel like eating ice right now, and I don't feel like eating a bunch of spicy food. Okay. In my opinion, no offense to anybody. Alright. When it gets down to spiciness, that I'll probably ever eat on that channel or probably ever eat on this channel, it is going to have to be curry. Talking about that fresh, spicy curry. Okay. I'm talking about that curry chicken. Okay. That's enough to take anybody out. But it's good. Okay. I'm going to end it here because I do need to make a phone call to schedule this test. So let me hop back on here later. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for showing up. And we had a good run. I'm not even gonna lie, we still do have good runs, y'all. Starting off this channel, we had 20 subscribers in here. 20. Look at God. But also for anybody who wants to know why am I not doing security, it's not that I'm not doing security. It's right now some of these security companies say they don't want to hire. Um so yeah, let me let y'all go. Let me make a phone call. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, alright? Bye. Love y'all. Bye bye.